They finally did it. They finally did it. Somebody brought up the Grimoire. Now it was Light. Light is saying that it should belong to his boss or his friend or his cohort, whatever the guy is. What I'm wondering is this: when Julius picked up the sword, the guy Light revealed that the names of the two swords. One is the magic cleaver that cuts magic, I guess. You know what I mean? It blocks magic and all that. And the other one is the magic eater. So it takes in magic and it can shoot it back out. That's what it seems like. But the other one can deflect magic. I'm thinking that the great sword is the only one that can do it. I don't think that broadsword, I guess that's what it's called, can do that. But he mentioned the names. He said it belonged. He said he had a problem with a slum rat with no magic power using it. So which made me think that somebody with magic is supposed to be using the magic swords. You understand? Being that he doesn't have any magic, it makes it so he can use magic. Or it could be you have to have a lot of magic. Because remember when Julius picked it up, Julius Irving was like, "Oh my God, it's absorbing me. It's absorbed." You know what I mean? So if you were really, really strong with a lot, I mean, like you got a lot of mana and it's absorbing it, but you got so much that you can let it absorb it. I'm thinking that might be the case. I'm thinking the original person had a lot of magic. I don't think they didn't have any magic, whereas Asta doesn't. But the good thing about having no magic is Asta was able to get it from the jump. You know what I mean? He didn't have to train to get super strong and have so much mana that he can sacrifice some. That's what I'm thinking happened. Was going to happen with the other guy. What's going on, Slumlord? Yeah, so Asta got to have the swords right from the beginning and just train with them because he doesn't have any mana. So let's see what's going on. I want to see if they find out about this 5-leaf clover. Okay, the White Knights Demon Eyes, weird name, is the terrorist group that's currently targeting the Kingdom of Clover. They have 50 members. And the top guys, my man was right. They are stronger than captains. They were hiding their abilities. And the one who got beat, Light, he was still hiding his abilities. Okay. I didn't know there was 50 members strong. Okay, they were formed around 50 members strong, grown like mildew. Okay, they coming through in the ill crew. They were formed around 6 years ago by a man named Light, who is their leader, and a group called the Third Eye, who is their strongest fighting force. Third Eye is actually a rapper. There's a rapper named Third Eye from from the 80s or something like that. No, I don't listen to him. I heard him in one song. That's how I know. That's how I know who he is. Okay, their base is never located in the same place for too long. They keep it moving. They rolling stones. Okay. All the members, okay, this is the information they got out of these two people. But then they was also going to reveal which person is the traitor. I think it's William, but let's see. All the members are people that have deep-rooted hatred for the kingdom of Clover. Their main objective is to establish a kingdom of their own. What's the name of the treacherous captain that has been helping you guys out? It's the captain of the Purple Orcas, Geldor. Oh man, Geldor Posai, whatever. What? Give me a break. Where the heck did that come from? I thought it was William. It could be a trick. It could be a trick. Because it could be that William disguises himself as Geldor, right? So when he revealed the information to those people, they're thinking that it's Geldor. So when they have to spill the beans, let's say this happens, they truly believe it's this guy. So are they telling the truth? Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's actually true. Okay, Like heck, I'd betray my own kingdom. He said, man, y'all lost y'all mind. Everybody turning on him. I don't want to say this, but I've heard some pretty nasty rumors about you. I never gave them much thought, but but now look, everybody turning against him. Oh man, I knew that you had your hands in some dirty stuff, but who would have thought it was this? I wouldn't do anything like this. He said, man, stop playing with me. Y'all need to stop playing. They're just making it seem like I'm the one who's doing all this. These guys are currently giving away all the knowledge that's in their brain. The information obtained using their memory search, the information obtained using my memory search magic is absolute. Yes, the information that they believe. That doesn't actually mean it's true. They believe that he's doing it, but that doesn't actually mean he's doing it. I still don't think he did it. Now, calm down, baked ham. You could simply have that mushroom head there look into your memories. This way, it'll prove that you're a honeyed ham. Well, what is this something you don't want us to see? Yo, what's going on? Okay, all right. So what you call him? Yami actually came up with the good idea. Yeah. Let them find out if you know what I'm saying? Let them look through your brain. Now, I wouldn't want people rummaging around my brain, see what type of freaky stuff I'm into. But in this situation, you gotta do it. You just gotta hope that the person who scanned your brain is on the up and up and say, yo, I seen all that nasty stuff and it's messing with my brain right now, but I'm not gonna tell nobody. I'm not gonna put your business out there. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put all those sites that you go on out there in the streets. You know what I mean? You just gotta pray that they don't do that. Okay, let's see. I see a book come out. I don't know whose it is. This is a nasty trap you sprung on me. I'm going to clear my name. I'm only withdrawn for now. He teleported out of there, so that was him. He doesn't want them to see. To be honest, though, this reaction is a reaction to somebody guilty, but it's also a reaction to somebody who's not guilty. See, if I'm not guilty, but I might be guilty of something else that y'all don't know about, and I don't want y'all going through my brain and finding that out. You know what I mean? I might be guilty of something else. You know, so, or it might be some stuff I don't want you to see. Okay. Yeah, I do some nasty stuff I ain't supposed to be doing on the weekend, but I'm not no traitor. You know what I mean? All right, so anyway, he's going. So he's going to run now. Things are starting to get serious now. Not good. His permutate. What the heck does that mean? Allows him to erase himself and slip through all other types of magic. Like literally, he erases himself. Like he doesn't actually exist right now. Like really. He exists in another parallel universe or something. What's going on, Jack? Okay, you gotta pay our respects to Berserk. Oh, we done paying our respects. Okay, permeate magic, invisible army. Okay, he put up a little force of people. He's pretty much invincible for now. That's why we can't let him get out of here. So he didn't teleport. He's still in that room. They just can't get to him. Okay, no need to worry. She's right. My magic is unstoppable. I use this ability of mine to make it as a magic knight captain. I wonder what type of magic he has. Okay, I went Jack the Ripper says, I went to home yesterday from work. I got off work early yesterday because my left arm and hand was feeling numb. You need to lose that weight. That happened to me. That's probably high blood pressure, man. That's your wake up call right there, man. You like 400 pounds, man. You gotta lose that weight. Your blood is having a hard, along with chest pain. You gotta lose that weight. I hate to break it to you. That's it. You might not make it. I knew somebody that's going through it. They might not make it. You're gonna have to lose that weight. You're just gonna have to do it. I know it's hard. My legs are hurting from the work. Do it. That's just what it come down to. All right, let's get back to it. Also, I used it to gain the upper hand in business deals. So he was doing some shady stuff that he don't want them to find out. He'll use his powers, turn basically not exist anymore. Oh, what you call him? Asta, his thing, it negates all magic. So anyway, he got him. Oh, wait. His key. Asta can he erases his presence, but except for his key. His mana is not there, but the key is still there. So Asta can find out where he's at. And if he hit him with that sword, that magic spell is done. So it looks like he did some business deals, some shady stuff. He'll go turn invisible or whatever he did, like erase his presence. Go look through that dude is shady. Yeah, I don't know if he's a traitor though. Okay, but on top of that, I'm not caught up where y'all at, where you guys are at. So he probably was rummaging through people's businesses, trying to find out some information so he can get the upper hand. That makes sense. I would do it. Who wouldn't do that? If you could turn invisible and walk in a bank or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, and grab something, or let's say not even walk in the bank. You go into a casino and check this stuff out and see what's going to win at what time. And you go in there and get that money. Man, come on, man. I'm getting that money. I use all kinds of dirty methods to gain the information that I now have. I'm a great sorcerer that has both knowledge and power. I'm not going to let it all end here. I'm going to keep on rising. With this ability of mine and my shrewd business acumen, boom! There you are. Asta got him. Hasta la vista. What? What the heck? A magic knight captain that we all look up to isn't going to be allowed to run away here. Got him. Okay. I don't think he's a traitor. I really don't. Do I think he did some shady business? Yes. I don't think he's a traitor, man. I think he just was getting that money. You know what I'm saying? He's getting money. He's getting money. Catch him in your hood and he's still getting money. Okay, I went to a cardiologist doctor's office yesterday. Okay, gotta lose it, Jack. Drink 2 gallons of water a day. He said 2 gallons. I don't know about 2, maybe 1. Okay, but again, I'm 285. If I was that big, I wouldn't be around, especially since I have high blood. Told you, that's what it is, the high blood pressure. That happened to me. And I was smaller then than I am now. My eating habits was just jacked up. They still not that good, but I was terrible then. I wasn't getting a lot of exercise. And my arm just, it dropped and it wouldn't move. I panicked, man. You should be panicking right now. Let that panic tell you, hey, maybe I should get right. Okay, Jack is like 285. He lost some weight. He was like 300 something at one point. Keep going, man. Don't give up, man. Because once you lose all that weight, I'm telling you, the girl's gonna be all over you. They're like, "Oh, Jack, can you please let us stay up and spend the night over your house and throw a slumber party? You know how we girls do." That's what they're gonna be saying. Anyway, I want to bring my friend. We all gonna have a sleepover at your house. Okay, you might be able to hide your mana with your magic, but you can't hide your key with it. Okay, there we go. Okay, and since this anti-magic kid here can feel your key, he's pretty much your natural enemy. He's pretty much everybody's natural enemy. Asta is pretty much everybody's natural enemy. Did I just lose to a street rat with no magic? Too bad for you, kid. I'm still a magic knight. Yo, he's dirty. Yo, this dude is dirty. He said, too bad for you, kid. I'm still a magic knight. Meaning he was getting ready to physically, you know what I'm saying? He squared up with him, was getting ready to do something to him. He was like, yo, let's get it. Once I body you, then I'm going to turn invisible again and get out of here. Okay, Sir, what's his name? Sir Pozot? Sir Pozot, I think she said. Please be still. So she got some type of painting magic or something like that. I don't know exactly what it did. Okay, painting magic. Spring of restriction. So she painted an actual spring, but you can't move once you're in that spring. He's like in the ground like this. Like he looks like a piece of artwork. Just his head is out. Okay, what kind of magic is that? Okay, okay. She says, Posat, you're very picturesque. I call it the drowning captain. Okay, what kind of weak stuff are you pulling? Because if I don't do this, you guys would have taken the whole building down. Would have taken down the whole building. Okay, so everybody had their magic ready or whatever. So she did something. She just did like a restraining magic ability. She just used some restraining magic just to hold them down. She didn't want them to start destroying stuff and just like go, completely ham on them. It's not like we captains could just sit back and watch him do whatever he wants. We should at least get our poses. Okay, you still sleeping? How's she sleep and walking? Okay, my cardiologist had me do some blood work to check for something from my heart yesterday at a place called Quest. I am supposed to get a phone call today. Jack should be having one meal a day, and that's breakfast. Water and small snacks for the rest of the day. There's beef jerky packs that's only 70 calories. Eat one for lunch, then one for dinner. Because it's hard to sit there and just stop eating. When you get your eating habits down like that, if you stop eating, your body's going to start, you're going to get those cravings and your body's going to be like, brr, eat. You know what I'm saying? Your body, everything in your body is going to be telling you to eat. It ain't as easy as some people think. I've never been a big eater, so it's easier for me. I can do it, but I've never been a big eater. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a big eater and then you got used to doing that, it's going to be hard for you to stop. Okay, I missed my chance to seriously fight against another captain. He looked like he'd be worth slicing into. What? His magic allows him to slip through all kinds of magic. So we all needed to do was use things not made by magic, and we'd be fine. Okay, we could just had the lower ranks repair the place when we were done. How pathetic. A man trying to run when adversity arises. She's all on this man-hating thing. And she's in love with Yami. That's the funny thing about it. This whole man-hating thing. It's funny how they hate on men, right? Which some of it is actually warranted. I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna lie. I say men are perfect. What are you doing? But the thing is, they go too extreme with it. They'll say men are good for nothing. Are you kidding me? Men are more useful than anybody else in terms of being useful, in terms of production and stuff like that. Men build these houses, men build these buildings and pave these roads and all this stuff. Men are the most useful, and they're the most destructive too at the same time. So, like I said, they have a point, but don't sit there and try to be delusional and say, "Oh, men are worthless." What are you talking about? Now you're being delusional. If you say men are destructive, men are doing a lot of crap, and then you're right. Then I couldn't say nothing. But if you say men are useless, men don't do it. What? Now you're being delusional. Okay, you're a failure as a Magic Knight captain, much less a traitor. I think William's a traitor. We should leave things as they are now. He might be under the influence of someone else's magic. There we go. It could be that somebody was controlling what's his name? Pozai, or whatever his name is. I think it's Gildor or something like that. Okay, I'm glad you guys were all here to say and do that for me. I really don't know how to restrict my powers. He said, man, if I cut loose on him, I might obliterate this dude. He said, I'm so strong that me trying to be weak is still too strong for most of you. For most of you know, no good lame, no good lames. These guys are all crazy. Is that what the top of the ladder I'm trying to climb looks like? I guess what you call him, Asta's gonna become crazy later on. Yeah, hey, that was pretty cool just now. How did you know where he was? And how did you dispel his magic? You already know the sword. Oh, I thought that was Julius. Okay, that girl, Lil Ma, Lil Ma. Okay, that doesn't matter. My name is Lil. I'm 19. How about you? My name is Asta. I'm 15. You're a captain at age 19? Wow, you're younger than me. Would you like to be my friend? What? With a captain? Okay, why is that a problem? Okay. He said, why is that a problem? Okay. Guess they friends now. All the other people here are older than me, and it was difficult for me to be overly polite to them. Yeah, I gotta get you. All the people here are weirdos. He said, yeah, I get you. All the people here are weirdos. Yo, he forgot Yami sitting there. Yami's like, whoa, who you talking to? Man, we gotta square up. You know what I mean? He went to pull his sword out. Okay, we can hear you. And you guys are the biggest weirdos here. You talking about Asta and Lil. Okay, right. Now then, how about we get down to business? Geldor. I said Geldor. Okay, he's up to some shady stuff. I don't think he's actually a traitor, though. I don't think so. I think somebody else is a traitor. I think it's William. I still do. I think it's William. You know, I think somebody might be controlling him, or the person might be imitating him or something. You know what I mean? But I don't really think it's Geldor. But this chapter, I think they kind of stretched it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of wasted time, them just talking about random stuff, and you know what I mean? And the only thing that happened was a dude, they said Geldor, and he turned around, tried to run it, and Asta sliced at him. And then they said, okay, now let's get down to business. Y'all could have did that in 3 panels. And they stretched this. They stretched this hard. Okay, man, you see my message above? Let me see. Okay, I don't feel like I eat much. I do, but my problem is eating junk food. You eat too much. That's anybody who has a lot of fat on them, they eat too much. That's the whole. Where do you think it comes from? Now, there are some people with some low metabolism. That means they're eating too much. The only problem with that is if you got low metabolism, right? And you don't metabolize a lot of stuff quickly, that means that you can eat less and gain weight anyway. So if you eat less to the point where you don't gain weight, you might always be hungry. So that could be an issue. Okay, I don't feel like I eat much. Celery, carrots, and tomatoes with ranch. Go out and get them lunch snacks. Yeah, get something low carb. Also, I'm not trying to make excuses, but it's going to be hard for me to be extra. It's going to be hard for me to be extra hard for me to lose weight. You just said the same thing twice because I don't really use the bathroom much for number 1 and 2. What is it? Number 1, 2, and 3? He said number 1 and 2. Okay, you don't really use the bathroom that much. Okay, well, start drinking more. Trust me, you'll start doing number 1 more often. Okay, man, you see my message above? Sentence that starts with assistant manager. My assistant manager boss was a little upset with me because I didn't let him know in advance I wasn't going to show up for work for my work shift today. Was scheduled for you got to do that. You got to do that. Unless you couldn't, but you got to do that. Okay. His name is actually real. This translation says ill for some reason. It said no, it don't say ill, it says Lil, L-I-L. It says L-I-L. Okay, well, I'll pronounce it real for that one. That's easy anyway. Throw away the junk food, or it's no hope for you. He said it's over with. He said if you don't get away from that junk food, it's a wrap. Okay, it's that plain and simple. I don't know if anybody been harshly honest with you, but here, you basically finished for. you'll never lose the weight. I wouldn't say that. I would say, hey, if you never lose the weight, you're in trouble. You gotta hit that gym. This summer, don't have any AC on in your room. Well, you can't do that because in the summertime, and he's in Texas. So in the summertime, it get hot. You can't even sleep. I'm telling you, well, you can turn it on when you go to sleep, but before that, it'd be very uncomfortable. You could just turn it on a little bit, but definitely sleep with the AC. If you need the AC, definitely to sleep, because you'll just be rolling around in your sweat like this, and you won't be able to get any sleep. I've had that happen when I'm just up all night, like I can't sleep. Okay, let's see. The hot room with a slight fan should also help you lose weight. He said a hot room. He said basically turn your room into a sauna. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this chapter. It's not really bad, but it seemed like hardly anything happened, and this chapter was lightweight. Anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Jack, you need to get your stuff together, man, or you're done. I like that. Get it together, or you're finished. That's how it is. I'm getting fat. Look at me. I'm getting a gut. Look. I'm pudgy. You see that? I'm getting fat, man. Peace.